guys, Steve here, and on this video I'm going to unbox my PowerColor 16GB AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT that I paid for with my very own money. Let me show you the box quickly. It's my first AMD GPU, and on my previous videos I explained why it was best time to switch over to get one. So if you haven't seen those videos, I'll link them at the end. Let's cut the side open. Open the box. It's a bit of a tight fit. There we go. Right, turn it right way up. Open it up. Right, packing foam. This is the RGB light connector. I'll take it out of its bag so you can get a better look. I'll take the GPU out, see what's underneath first. We have a support bracket. It feels like aluminium, and you screw it to open it up. Promotional material. PowerColor also do mice and a headset. You can win prizes by showing your rig when your graphics card's in. And finally, we have a Red Devil sticker that's embossed. You can stick that on your case. Right, I think that's it. Yep, box is empty. Right, let's open a static bag. Get the graphics card out. Always save these bags to put your old card in, or if you had to send it back if there was anything wrong with it. And there we go. There's a beauty. Doesn't it look beautiful? Right, get rid of that bag. It's got a plastic wrap on at the moment. Just give you a quick look. Right, let's try and take this off. It's a bit fiddly with a camera tripod right next to you. Comes off easy enough. Take it off the hellstone. Then we've got a one on the back. Let's take that off as well. There we go. Now let's have a proper look at it. You notice a graphics processor is really close to the PCI Express slot. Maybe the shorter distance gives it a faster response time. There's a close-up of the RGB hellstone. 3 fans. The one's got a PowerColor logo on. That's a big cooling heatsink. And most importantly, the 3 8-pin power connectors. One of the main reasons why I got it. So please stick to using those, as I have no worry about my power leads melting. I like the little claws holding it in position. It's got huge open sides to let all the air through. This side will be next to the motherboard. Then we get to the connectors. I'll take the plugs out. We have one HDMI, then 3 display ports. You could always get a display port to HDMI cable if you needed an extra one. Then the back again. A Red Devil logo covers just over half that mesh on the left. Now you can see the other half on the right is for airflow through. And there's 2 small RGB lights at the bottom between the first 2 fans. I'll show you that once it's plugged in. I've turned it so the light hits it at every angle, so you get to see all the different design features. If this was a Transformer, it'd definitely be a Decepticon, because it looks mean as hell. And there's the side you'll be seeing the most of. Huge open side for the cooler. And in the front left you have the dual BIOS. I've just left it in performance mode, and it's still extremely quiet. Let's take off the PCI Express protector. Now let's do a size comparison. This is my MSI Trio 2080 Ti. The GPU at the front closest to the camera makes it look a little bit bigger, so I'll keep switching their positions. The 9070 XT is a little bit longer, as it's got bigger fans and a demon stone on the end, but it's still fairly small at 340mm long. That's the difference from the front. Remember, being closer to the camera makes it slightly larger. I'm trying to line it up to the left side where you'd screw it in. The back. I want to switch positions, it doesn't look that much bigger. Even though my 9070 XT is twice as powerful as my old card, and half the price. That's why it was a pleasure to buy. The new XT is a little bit deeper. Now let's install it and see what it looks like. There's it with glowing RGB. The Hellstone Red Devil logo on top. RGB as well. My PC was a white build, but since I put this GPU in, I've changed it to red. I think it matches quite well with my MSI motherboard. I've put a Red Devil logo on the LCD screen of my cooler. And as you can see, it just fits into my large case, as I've got a hard drive rack on the inside on the right. This is a dual BIOS switch where you can turn it to silent. Those are the 2 RGB lights underneath. The GPU fans only come on when you're gaming, and they remain off when you're not, like when you're looking at your desktop, web browsing or checking your emails. The only slightly disappointing thing I found was the support bracket, as you can't extend it very far, which makes it harder as the bottom of the GPU is angular, so you've got to fit it in where you can. So the only way I could get it to work was put it on top of the wires of my power supply, which I don't think's ideal. The graphics card isn't that heavy, so you probably could get away without using the support, but the support arm you get with a limited edition version would be much better. And that's my very own PowerColor AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT. I've had it for months now and it's been amazing. It plays every game I want on max settings at 1440p, and I can do my 3D and video editing on it as well. Like I said, if you're thinking of getting a new graphics card, check out these 2 videos I've done that I'll link at the end, as I've already spent months thinking about which one was the best to get, all the pros and cons, past experiences, how things are going with graphics cards, things you might not have thought of, and that's why I ended up with a 9070 XT. On the next video I'll be doing GPU benchmarks of loads of different games to show you what it's like, so don't forget to subscribe for that. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell notifications on all to get notified when I upload next, and share it with your friends if you think they'll like it or help them out. Thanks for watching, and check out the other videos at the end. Goodbye.